Hi, my name is Amy and this is my central line dressing change video. To start off with, I am going to go to the patient's room, knock, 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 introduce myself. My name's Amy. I'm going to be doing your central line dressing change today, and I'm going to make sure that I verify that I have the correct patient and that the dressing actually needs to be changed. And from here, we're going to go ahead and perform our hand hygiene while we're explaining what we're going to be doing and that we want to keep a sterile procedure. And then give them the option of either wearing a mask or turning their head away. In this case, the patient agreed, and we're going to go ahead and put a mask on our patient, like so. And we're going to go ahead and wear a mask too because we don't want to be breathing on the central line. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and do our hand hygiene again and put on a pair of clean gloves. And we'll make sure that we have our dressing change kit as well that's sterile. And once I have my gloves on, I'm going to go ahead and inspect the central line. And I want to make sure that it's due to be changed. Look at the dressing. And we're going to go ahead and stabilize the tubing while we remove the dressing horizontally and then downwards to remove it. Be very gentle, not to rip the skin. And then from here we can go ahead and trash the dressing and the trash below. And from here we can go ahead and inspect our central line. We're going to make sure that there's no redness, swelling, drainage coming out of it. We're also going to check in with the patient, see how they're doing, and to make sure that they're okay and that they're not having any pain. From here we can go ahead and remove our clean gloves and perform our hand hygiene again and open up our sterile kit. And I'm going to go ahead and grab out my sterile gloves. I'm just going to move this out of the way so you can watch me put on my sterile gloves. And we're going to open those up and then make sure we go under the flaps. Like that. And you don't want it to fold back on itself because then it wouldn't be considered sterile. And we're going to start with our non-dominant hand, and you're going to grab this inner sleeve of the cuff and pull those down without touching the glove, and then go onto the inner cuff like so, and putting the gloves on like that, and you can just fold the cuff over without touching the inside. And then from here we can go ahead and touch the middle to push that off to the trash. And we want to make sure that we keep our arms up for this procedure. We don't want it to drop down because then it's not sterile. And then we can go ahead and we can touch the inner with our sterile gloves to slide this over. And then we're going to go ahead and perform our cleaning. So we'll go ahead and grab the chlorhexidine with my dominant hand. And then the non-dominant hand, I'm going to grab the forceps to hold the tubing. And we're just going to clip it and make sure it gets saturated. And we're going to do 30 seconds of cleaning, and you want to go back and forth with the chlorhexidine. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to go under. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you want to make sure you at least clean it for 30 seconds. And then from here, we're going to let it dry for 30 seconds before we do any of the dressing change. And we're going to make sure to clean the tubing. And we want to go just on each side of the tubing. And you don't want to go back and forth, you just want to go out to clean the tubing. Perfect. And then let that go ahead and part of the process of 30 seconds to clean it. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 and 16 and 17 and 18, 19 and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And I can go ahead and dump that in the trash, and this should be all dry. So now I can go ahead and grab my next dressing. And from here, I can go ahead and drop those, and those are no longer sterile. And I can use my other sterile hand to go ahead and place the dressing on like that. And put that down nicely. And unpill the sides. And from here we can go ahead and pull off the date, time, stamp, and we'll put that on. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and grab our pen and write our name, time, and date that we changed the dressing. And from here we can go ahead and remove our sterile gloves, and we can go ahead and place all this into the trash and perform our hand hygiene and offer the hand hygiene to our patient and allow them to take the mask off. And we can take the mask off, hand hygiene again, and just verify that the patient's okay, everything looks okay. See if they need anything, and then we'll do our documentation. And yeah, that's my central line dressing change video. Thank you.